Ooh.
Let's go. Okay. Okay. It looks like see you soon. Wait, I can't differentiate between red side and blue side right now.
See you soon, blue side.
See you soon, blue side. Okay, so it's
Oh.
according to the color. Is it?
Yeah.
Anyway. Luo Yi, Hilda, Iritel being banned out by See You Soon. These are a set of heroes that we don't see quite often in the first phase. This is full respect, guys.
Very much so.
Yeah, I think the Earth Open is the one that kind of interesting because like I feel like they're setting up for a Granger pick in the first phase for See You Soon, especially in the first pick because like it's a good counter, right, for a Granger and Earth because when you are trying to use your first skill, you can't really aim properly.
Yeah.
And like straight up cancel it and deal damage.
And it seems like with times SRG, they will ban out Yves for that last ban here again. A hero that is so prominent in that mid lane as well. So let's see here. What will be the response? See you soon. First pick, Granger is an idea. It's going to be Granger still. So Suyo is still on the board here for SRG to pick up.
But I don't know if it's going to be a Suyo though. I think Joy would be really good here, especially chasing the Granger. And if you want to be crazy enough, you can still be flexed towards the mid lane and also XP lane as well. With that Vengeance, it's going to come in handy against a Granger. So there's a lot of option here for Slang of the Red Giants. They can be greedy and pick up the Joy right away, or just go a bit more standard with Suyo.
Actually, I have a question for you guys. What do you think about CC? We've seen CC in the jungle.
Oh, nah.
Do you think it's an option that they can go for?
So early.
Think so.
There are no tanky units to target per se for CC to surface this early. It's gonna be this. Oh, wow. Okay. SRG. They want to play it fast. They want to play the invades. They lock in the Jawhead, and that unstoppable force, Jawhead's ult, can also be it's an annoyance for that Granger.
Oh, it's a big annoyance, very much so, especially when you're choosing to go for a Purify, and I think it should go Purify for the Granger here, because like it is unstoppable indeed, just as the name implied, unless you have some kind of like bailout mechanic. Now the next picks here coming in from See You Soon. It's gonna be the Joy right away. Not really the greatest matchup against the Jawhead, but we saw how Joy can pretty much dominate the jungle of Suyo and win the 1v1s in M6 too. So it's gonna be interesting if they actually can use that advantage to their favor.
Do you think the Harith is going to show up now?
I think it's a good choice here. Very
What do
much
you
so.
think, Gani?
I like the Harith, but then again the high loss.
Yeah, that's the
here,
only thing.
really somehow blocks that effectiveness for that Harith pick. So let's see here. SRG, I'm sure they have other options in their bag. If they do want to lock in their gold laner here, they should, I believe even a Lunox? Does Lunox work here?
A bit too...
but still Harith.
A bit too experimental, I gotta say. A bit too brave for Lunox, but it's gotta be Harith, as we predicted. Now the band's coming in. Gold lane is already picked, the jungler is already picked, and possibly the roamer is already picked. So mid laner is gonna be the main focus here in the banning phase.
And I feel like in this current meta, the mid lane is so flexible. Right? So we do see that the Yves, the Jushin, as well as the Louis has been banned out. So what are our options? We've seen Sicilian come through into the meta, Aurora come through the meta. Valentina is also very popular right now again.
Still a lot of heroes indeed. So yeah, I mean, it depends. Do you feel like your team needs more utility or damage? But it seems like even though both teams have not yet to pick their mage, Cho will be the picker. SRG, they understand that Cho can definitely deny the mobility from that Jawhead, and also a hero that is quite similar towards that Jawhead, so they will block it off.
Yeah, interesting. So, man, this is pretty standard in the first phase. Now,
I am not the only one.
it's going to be a Phobius ban coming in from
focus.
See You Soon, knowing that Slangway Giants has not picked an EXP laner just yet. And they can definitely flex the Hylos towards the XP lane. And they can actually focus on towards Framsa's hero. Again, exploiting the weakness, as we said earlier.
It does seem like here that See You Soon, they do not care about the mid lane. So yeah, I mean, their second pick technically for that second phase. So they are trying to limit a hero that will be a nuisance for that Joy and that Granger, and Phoveus is definitely one of them. SRG
Wow.
locking out, or yeah, they put Angela off the board here.
Oh
The
man.
combination of Joy Angela, Granger Angela, and possibly even Hylos Angela is a bit of... It's annoying.
You'd think that Angela wouldn't be a problem for a Jawhead, right? Especially if it's a roam. Or, oh yeah, there's a chance for the Angela to be put in the mid lane.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I guess this is a good ban coming in from Slangor Giants. Now, the last ban coming in from CU soon. They won't actually put more pressure towards Cram. And it looks like it is going to be the answer. Lucas, the hero that we talked a lot about earlier, is going to be put off the board. Now, Slangor Giants, the options in the XP lane. Ooh. For you gotta have another dive mechanic here, right? Aside from the Jawhead.
Don't you need a... I just think that they need a little bit more chemistry, right? With the Jawhead being picked up,
Yeah.
assuming that that is going to be put in the roaming position, don't they need a mid laner that can facilitate?
The burst.
Exactly.
Then again, the Hylos are roaming
Lilia.
around.
Lilia is still available as well.
Lilia, would
That's,
you...
I think that's great.
Leo is within my hand.
We
Wow.
forgot about Badang.
Dang.
Badang is again a hero that is annoying. Why? Crowd control. And when he is on his alt mode, he is immune to CC, and that is very annoying.
And again, this is a very burst-centric, heavy composition that SRG are drafting right now.
Looking for the sync of skills, right? It shows you eject someone, Badang can be there. You eject someone to Harris Shaman Force is also a possibility. Bait out a spell or two, and see you soon. It will respond with, hey, you got the Iron Fist. Let me pick up my Iron Fist. And also, the Akai picked up here. 3 times being picked, 67 win rate. So still a positive win rate here for Akai.
What do you think about the Akai though?
I like the Akai. It makes sense, especially against a Jawhead. You know it better, Gani. Once you get the second skill, like the ejector, once you get behind him,
Yeah.
you can just counter with the ultimate, the Spinaroo. But this Valentina pick is the one that kind of confuses me because, like, so far there's no actual good utility ultimate that Valentina can use.
Iron Fist.
Is it?
Yeah, and now I believe the alt of Sicilian is also a possibility if you want to sustain things more. So yeah, I mean, Sicilian here just to balance things out, especially if this game goes towards the late game. Damage from Sicilian does not has no limits. So yeah, SRG, they're locking it in.
A lot of magic damage here coming in, especially the early game for Slangor Giants. Harith, this is Hisoka and Killua, possibly, for SRG. Interesting combo. And now, we're gonna see in this tournament, Snapdragon Pro Series Challenge Finals, the first match is gonna happen between the See You Soon, the lone Cambodian representative, and Slangor Red Giants.
Yeah, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is Stream C. So, if you just hopped in, welcome. And this is the first game, Land of Dawn. Here we go. And let's see who will take the first game. Is it See You Soon or is it Slangor Red Giants?
Okay, so interestingly enough, it's going to be an Akai EXP lane for Luffy Z.
Oh.
So we haven't really seen this matchup at all, even in the previous stage of SPS. So it's gonna be interesting. Is this actually the solve of the Badang problem?
Yeah, I mean, this quite surprised me as well. I thought that the Kai will definitely go roam, but now Stormy, actually Chunks, will force to use that flicker, but now Sakai's flanks with Yoon's flicker ejector. That's the first blood and the second kill on the board for SRG.
They're not waiting at all, man. They're moving fast. They are rotating fast for Stormy. That's already very much 1 HP, just 1 hit away, 1 basic attack away, and basic attack, and he's dead. But Slangor Giants is doing everything perfectly in the first 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, we can see Yoom's just assisting, just babysitting practically his jungler. Now in the top lane, it's a 1v1, EXP, nothing new. And again, Sakai is here, is already level 4, and you can see Ryzen just a level below.
Let's take a look at the player emblems though. I like the Wilderness Blessing that Mr. Yums is taking, and also the Thrill. A bit of more damage on the missiles. So it's going to be harder for CU soon to be able to kind of counter the early game damage, even as a roamer from Yums.
You can see here both teams, they are still eyeing to get more objective on the board, clear more counts. Now 3 members in the mid lane. CU soon seems like they are looking for info, but with the clear here, SRG started the turtle early.
And look at that, Stormy is already level 4 thanks to the minions in the top lane. Now Fist Crack.
Oh, let's see. It's going to be Iron Fist. Heavy spin does not help the turtle take. He will fall and use the flicker. SRG Yums looking for that kill. Ejects Luffy's away and finds the kill. Now Unstoppable Force on towards 1. Joy in trouble, and Sakai's clears the kill. SRG claiming all fronts here. Kills Turtle's objectives, and now they are looking for Branteezy. Ejects him and he will fall. Yums claims his 4th kill.
They're pulling the horsey right now. 5 kills in a span of under 3 minutes. They're not waiting at all. It's been very much a one-sided battle here from CU Soon and Slangery Giants. They're up about 2k gold lead. Now what's going to be the solve, the fix here for CU Soon? Because so far it's not looking good at all. I think the only thing that they can do is try to focus their utility or like their resources towards the gold lane, because that's the only lane that hasn't been touched by Slangery Giants.
Honestly, one blessing that Season can exploit is Yums' shutdown, right? Because technically, you don't want your roamer to have 4 kills on the board.
Just realized
and
that.
CU Soon can definitely exploit that, right? You shut Yums down, claim that gold, and perhaps neutralize the game from starting from there.
Yeah, this is the problem. The horse is getting engaged on.
Yeah, now it's going to be Hylos taken down. SRG looking for more, but with that heavy spin popped, it does seem like they will disengage. Though, in what? 25 seconds or so, the turtle is going to be up. And now, let's see the levels, right? SRG or Sakai's level 8 almost. Ryzen is still level 6, so there's a discrepancy from that level.
And they're going to use it right here, right away. Yums already 5 kills, still eyeing for the ejection, and also the Unstoppable Force. The ultimate is there.
Let's see. Just Smart Missiles looking to zone out players. And it does seem like CU Soon will concede from that purple buff take. Now Ejector pops. Doesn't land, but Unstoppable Force does. Flicker from Branteezy now as well with the ult as well. He goes down. Now Luffy's in trouble. Will take some damage, but still survives. But SRG again claiming another kill on the board.
This game kind of reminds me of that meme of Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. Because like 7-0 in a span of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Sakai already has the War Axe. Yums already picking up 5 kills. 100% kill participation for this Jawhead. So it really is worth it to pick this hero in the first phase to counter the early game potential from CU Soon. And now, Goni, you said it that, the fact that kills are, picked up by Yums.
Yeah.
I think right now it kind of makes it worse because the flat damage from Yums is going to be much more harder to solve, and the Hylos is not going to be taking that much damage anymore. They can pretty much go for anyone here, so look at that. Yeah. The pseudo pressure that Yums put, even though he's not really visible, but now, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, he popped the Glorious Pathway defensively as well, so that's not a good sign if you are rooting for CU Soon. But SRG now 3k gold lead in the first 5 minutes. That's a lot. Cram again, just showing pressure in the Land of Dawn. And take a look at the counts, right? It's almost all cleared out by SRG. Now top lane, both junglers filling that spot. The level gap is now 2. Level 10 for Ryzen, level 10 for Sakai's.
SRG is just living in the opponent's jungle area. Sakai's doesn't even have to be very much, fast on the approach. He can pretty much delay this blue buff or purple buff as much as he wants. As Ryzen, this is his first item in the 6-minute mark. My goodness, this is dominance at this play for Selangor Red Giants, and they might look for more here with Cram rotating down the lane in the bottom.
You know, he committed to conceal, but doesn't really connect on towards any members of See You Soon just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last turtle here in the Land of Dawn, and it does seem like it will go towards SRG way. I mean, See You Soon, you can't really do anything here, right? All you can do is just play a defense and hope that SRG makes a mistake.
For sure, but there's some silver lining here though. Only 200 gold lead. But look at that, the Panda is getting pounced on and pounded on. Now the turtle is up for the taking for Selangor Red Giants. No casualty whatsoever. Any trades, there's not even a trade from Selangor Red Giants. They're just taking everything from See You Soon.
Now, not a good sign indeed. Now the mid lane will be the target. Cram enters the fight and Brand TZ goes down. Both like heavy units were taken down. Luffy's prior the turtle, ran post the turtle, and you can see here SRG just putting more salt to the wound.
It's a slaughtering Red Giants, Gani. It is absolutely insane. The display that they're showing right now, 7k gold lead in 7 minutes, so almost 1k gold per minute. Look at that. The gold leaderboard, it's not even close. But look at who is on number 3. They gotta find a way to somehow feed Nomad with more gold and more kills. And how do you do this,
More
man?
kills. I mean, they're still
Do they
zero
just
on
wait?
the board. Yeah, I mean, they gotta hope. They got to hope SRG makes a slight mishap or two. And not until then, right? Not until then. I believe See You Soon is just going to play tower defense. And you can see here, SRG, how do they counter that? They freeze the bottom lane.
Yeah, Yums. I like the itemization from Yums though. He's more emphasizing towards magical defense in with Athena Shield earlier, considering that he's gonna be in the opponent's jungle a lot. And Cram secured the brute force breastplate, so a lot more mobility and also extra defense for him. Very, very brave. But is he actually overstanding here? No punish?
I don't think so. Cram knows that he still has the flicker. Now Iron Prince flickers out. Heavy spin popped. Now he is in the no man's land. Luffy's will be taken down. Again, SRG just somewhat sawing See You Soon here. And Cram, wow, what a guy.
Yeah, Cram is baiting the Dragon Warrior with some food here, some noodles. And he took the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. And, you know, you might think that, oh, this is a Harith gold lane, so they don't really have a marksman. So late game is going to be bad for them. But look at who's on the mid lane, Connie. It's a Sicilian, the best long-range artillery mage possibly right now. And, you know, it's got to infinitely scale, and I don't think Ryzen want to be here for so long.
I mean, let's see, right? Ryzen, can he escape this one? It does seem like he still has steady dexterity there, and he will be able to get out of the position. But now SRG still just applying pressure, right? Lord is up, and it does seem like they will go ahead and look for that objective, but See You Soon again. What can you do at this point, right?
Oh, man.
Can't really do much.
Unless it's a full-on collapse from Selangor Red Giants, I don't think they can get even multiple kills. The only thing that they can do is trying to just like the instance earlier, when Cram is quote-unquote kind of overextending, he has to use the flicker, but in the end, like, if he actually used the flicker, just pull back. Try to get 1-1-1. You know, you can't really win on a 5v5 team fight at this point, I think.
Yeah, I mean, look at the gold, right? Difference, almost 10k. And with the Lord coming, it spells bad news, generally speaking, here for See You Soon. Let's see, though, if SRG makes a mistake during the push.
Yeah, everything that See You Soon have is super telegraph, especially towards Stormy, that still has the flicker and also the bat space as well. Like, it's pretty much a safe haven in the backline there from Selangor Red Giants, especially when Cram and also Yums is taking up the Death Sonata, as they actually use the minions to get rid of the Holy Shield in the mid lane, the most important shield out of all the individual turrets, and they still have the Lord coming down the bottom lane. What can they do with this one, especially when they have a Sicilian?
Magic Sentry popped, activated, and now let's see Lord pushing. Glorious Pathway popped just to slow things down, but now SRG taking more gear with the Shaman Force committed, but it does seem like they just want the base turret in the bottom side. See You Soon, good defense, but SRG a better offense.
It is. Like, at that point, you can kind of consider that good defense, especially with how much they're down with. With the Glorious Pathway, there was a really good mechanic to be able to kind of deter the engage or like the full-on assault from SRG. But like at this point, like you can't really... Beggars can be choosers, Gani. And SRG, they can choose whatever they want here.
Yep, now with the conceal committed, does seem like Ejector was there for Brand TZ and he goes down. Heavy Spin will be committed as well, but the base hurt in the top lane will fall. Now SRG still stands with 5, applying more pressure, but it does seem like they will have to wait for the next wave to crash in that mid lane.
They can still push this one in the mid lane. They're still 5 main strong compared to the 4 in CU soon, and no more Horsey in the front. It's gonna be easier for Yums to pick and choose the target.
Oh, Sakai's goes down!
What?
That's the first kill on the board for CU soon. Now though, the power from SRG is still very, very much greater than CU soon. They claim another kill, and that is going to be the last base turret taken down. Now the mid lane, or the main base, should be the main target, but no, 10 seconds for the next Lord, so definitely SRG is eyeing for that.
Okay, I guess that's an answer for CU soon, but how many times can Disjoy pull it off, man? How many times can Ryzen pull that one off? There was a 1v3 the back line, a really, really good flag. You don't want to let dudes get to you from the back, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be, it's hard to respond to that.
Definitely crazy, man. All right, looking at the gold difference as well. That's almost, again, still 10K. See you soon, though. They will be forced out of their base here, knowing that the Lord is up. So this is like a gamble. High risk, high reward. SRG still very much in control of the Land of Dawn.
Yeah, the only thing I can see happening if Siusun wanted to win this one is a good pokes towards the preferred targets with this Death Sonata from Nomad, but so far it has been empty from this Granger with the bullets. Now Yums. So looking for a target here. SRG can pull this one up or like delay this one as long as they want to, and it looks like see you soon. They're gonna see them again with the base defense here against Langori Giants. 1.17k Lord advantage.
It's such a clean zone, right from SRG. Cram does not overextend, Yums does not overextend. That is how you want, even though you're leading a lot at gold. Now, Lord is mid lane.
Immortality is already on Yum, so he can pretty much play as aggressively as he wants with this one extra life. And now the Horsey might be the target. No, Ejector missed.
Yep, Glorious Pathway popped as well. This might be the final push. Let's see how we'll see you soon. Defend this one. Lord, 50% rise in 1 HP. He will fall to the hands of Stormy. Heavy spin all towards 3, but will it be enough? Nomad goes down. The main base is also down, ladies and gentlemen. SRG claims game 1.
Stormy in that late game. He is the storm that is approaching 104 Selangor Red Giants, and it's not even close at all.